scale, policies can be enacted that can ensure that we will have people who have not been schooled, that is gone through the school system, by people who are educated. Now that education would involve adding the digital language to it. Because for instance, when the mobile phones came, we so-called elite thought we were the only ones who could use it. We were the big guys. But there are people that the ordinary market person is receiving his or her money through mobile phone nowadays. So yes, we may not have education in terms of classroom knowledge, but if we have programs, policies enacted that ensure that we get people educated, I can assure you we can leapfrog. And I really am looking forward to it. So I mean, that's one of the things that I hope that the new educational drive will help, bridge. The quality is a problem, and we have to work at the quality. But once we are able to attack the quality problem as well, then we know that we'll be able to have people who are ready to take advantage of the digital revolution, because the revolution is here anyway. And if we don't take part, we'll be left behind. And we can't afford to be left behind, both as a nation and as a continent. Yeah.
Paula, you want to add it?
Yeah, you know, I absolutely agree with Comfort. And what I also would like to add is that, you know, it's everybody's problem. And we need to carry each other along. And that is why, for instance, MTN Ghana Foundation supports, you know, the Springboard agenda. And even on the scale of what we do with education and stuff like that, I'm sure you heard about the fact that we distributed maths and science sets, you know, to various schools, etc., to bring about the revolution that is required so that people can catch up with what is going on.
Okay. So his question is in two parts. We'll go to the second one. It says, how do I, as an individual, get involved in security and privacy management in this digital migration, as most tech companies are foreign and are taking key role in the digital migration in our country? Okay. It says, how can he get involved as an individual, you know, get involved in the security and privacy management? Because a lot of big tech companies have taken over our digital migration.
The thing is, technically, we don't know what your skill level is right now. But the first thing you have to find out, there are different people within Ghana who are working in the digital security field. I mean, cybersecurity is now key, and therefore you can educate yourself knowing which companies are working there in the space in GH. Then, of course, you do your Google search and also find out which companies outside can offer that kind of service via, you know, the internet, that you don't need to take a trip to that place. Following there, then you can approach organizations, because right now, for instance, the Bank of Ghana just passed the Cyber Security Act. That is an opportunity for you, in order that you can also play a role. Find out which of the financial institutions do have a need there. Are you equipped? Because if you are not equipped, they will not look at you. You need to equip yourself, and then you can take that role. I remember I went to one financial institution, and I saw some really, really young gentlemen coaching people who were 100 times his age, you know, about cybersecurity. I looked at the guy and I asked his boss that, is he full-time? He said, unfortunately, no. I said, can you poach him? Because he's really, really good. You know, so arm yourself, both locally, I mean, with people who are in here. Have you found out who is playing here and those who are outside? Yes.
Okay, so since we had a question for Data Bank, we would like to invite our rep from Data Bank to join us. Please, let's give him a hand whilst he joins us. Okay. All right. I was going to allow you to settle down, then I'll throw the question to you. All right. So let's do that then. Okay. So Abba Yaga wanted to know how prepared Databank is to make sure that customers are certain, without fear, in investing in your establishment as compared to what we have seen in previous years. And of course, still happening anyway.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Databank has got a very well-structured corporate governance. We have the board of directors in place that meets every 3 months to regulate each of the funds. So each fund is regulated by a board of directors. We've been around over the last 29 years. So there are systems and structures in place to ensure clients' money are safe. So I want to assure every client with Databank that if you invest in Databank, you are investing in a very safe place.
For instance, can you take us through some of the systems, if you don't mind? Okay. All right. All right. So Databank says you are secured. Yes, you can invest in Databank. Yes, your investment is safe with them. That we are showing you. All right. So Stephen from Sokode, who is listening to us right now, says, I know it is good to do digital, but one problem we have right now is fraud and lack of trust in the system, as Paula mentioned. Comfort also mentioned that. So he wants to know, how do we deal with these things? For instance, a friend ordered a mobile phone online, and until now, he has not been able to get neither the phone nor his money back. So how do we deal with these fraud and mistrust system or issues? Paula, you want to take that?
I mean, you know, I just think that we need to be very circumspect in parting with money, etc. Quite apart from that, like I indicated, when someone is hiding behind the digital screen, you cannot tell who you are dealing with, okay? You can have somebody who's 70 years old, and they can pose as somebody who's a 20-year-old. You know, when I was doing my master's in South Africa in electronic law, we had incidences where a young girl, for instance, was chatting with somebody who she thought was very close to her age. And it was only later that it was found out that this was a pedophile who was, you know, very old and, you know, basically things like that. And some of them got these young girls to travel across because they thought that they had fallen in love with somebody who was around their age. So when you are dealing in the electronic environment, you've got to be very careful. And when you are parting with money, you've got to ask yourself, find out as much as you can about the entity or whoever you're dealing with before you part with money. This is something that we're here with. Like I indicated in the presentation, there are good sides to the digital revolution and there are aspects. You remember I said mind the gap. There are aspects that you also have to look out for. And these are these things. If you don't have a good feeling about the person that you're dealing with, or you don't seem to get enough information, you don't have a background concerning the person, don't part with money until you are sure who you are dealing with.
So without a shadow of doubt, would you say the good outweighs the bad, the negative? Would you say the good outweighs the bad or the negative?
Certainly, I would say the good outweighs the bad. It's how it's used and you know, things that come up now and again. So you've got to be aware of it and, you know, be on your guard. But it's definitely something good. You can't, I mean, it's here with us and we've been drawn into it. And, you know, we are a part of it. And you just have to have your guard up and be sure that you don't fall victim to some of these things.
All right, so this question is directed at Comfort. It says, Comfort, you mentioned that some jobs will be redundant in 2022. So as an SHS student, does it mean I shouldn't pursue such disciplines? I'm sure most of us are thinking
that is
so.
why I mentioned it, that if you were interested in that field, look for something other than that. Something, maybe, for instance, you are so good at art. So look at something in art that you can digitize, not just drawing. I mentioned my friend who, even though can play music, is a good artist, sorry, and so on and so forth. Is still looking at how he can incorporate digital into his world. You know, so whatever you are doing, the enablers of digitization, which includes understanding the language and so on and so forth, you must incorporate it into your world. So as an SHS person, I must say you are at the right place to take advantage of the digital revolution.
I totally agree with Comfort. And in addition to that, you know, you always have to start from somewhere. And then once you start, you need to assess what it is that you're doing. When Comfort was speaking, she was talking about looking at multiple disciplines, and that the more you are able to do and make yourself malleable, the more, you know, important things are for you. The more how do you call it? The more malleable you are and available to work in various spaces. And so that she mentioned that in her discussion.
Okay. Hudu in Kumasi says, it seems the world is unstable, and every now and then there's new revolution being unleashed on us. Is there a new way to think beyond digitization era?
Definitely. I mean, I was asking myself, so if somebody comes and says, okay, there's this new hand that if you put on, you can lift, let's say when you go to the gym, it enables you lift X amount of weight, and therefore you become more fit. You get six-pack. How many of us want six-pack? Have to maintain six-pack for
like right now.
Right now, you use it once and then you get six-pack and it maintains for the rest of your life, Will you be interested in it? Because now you have a machine being part of your body. So these are the kind of questions that we need to be thinking about. And it's something that we think that, we are not really ready for it, and there's going to be another disruption. Yes. At first, the first industrial revolution, it took about 100 years before another revolution came. Now, you agree with me that the computer age is only 40 years or 50 years, and another one has come. So you can imagine that if you're going to have that, in 25 years, there'll be another digitization, another revolution. Who knows what that revolution would be? Maybe we'll just have robots walking the earth, and we, the human beings, will be, what will we be doing? Sunbathing? I don't know. So the thing is, life is never certain. The only thing that is always sure to happen in life is change. And therefore, you must always be flexible and learn to change with the tide that comes. So far as it does not compromise your values. So yes, have your values at the back of it and ensure that you keep to your values, which includes integrity.
All right, Comfort, since you mentioned robots, let me ask the robots question. Yes. Ogesu says, how are new jobs to be created if all jobs will be occupied by robots or machines? How can we create new jobs?
Somebody has to create the robots. They don't create themselves. Unless they learn how to create themselves, like we humans do. Somebody has to find programming that would enable the robots to perform certain particular tasks. Because the robots that are available presently are not like human beings that are adaptive. Yes, we are looking at AI that will help, that would enable things like that become adaptive. But it's still at the fundamental stage. And even the AI is AI is in artificial intelligence, forgive me. Artificial intelligence is only at the fundamental stage. And we, the human beings, are using our information to program those. So for instance, nowadays you would have the opportunity whereby a machine can look at the information you give, and then they will suggest information to you. So that's why when you go to Google, something that you have suggested, you have asked Google before, is part of your search. Do you get me? That is artificial intelligence. But somebody is working behind the scenes. So we need people behind those scenes to do it. Otherwise, we would have people who may not be that inclined towards us. And so you would have artificial intelligence with skewing, or that is highly skewed to a particular class, a particular race, a particular set of people. And we need a balance. So robots would come, and in fact robots will go. Unless we, the human beings, we stop reproducing, we'll still find ourselves relevant in the workspace. The only thing is, how relevant you will be depends on how prepared you are to use the available technology.
All right, so this one goes to Paula. Says, I'd like to ask about MTN's NAT settings. NAT settings. Okay, maybe when I continue, you'll get it. Says, I'm a gamer, and for us to have a very good experience playing our online games, we need an open NAT type, or at worst, a moderate NAT type to make it easier in connecting to our friends online. But as it stands now, MTN's NAT type is strict and hence cannot connect to friends online. With the increasing number of online gamers in the country, does MTN have any plan of giving an open NAT type to customers to smoothing our online usage? Thank you.
I mean, yes, but all I can say is that we are here for you to improve whatever services we have for you. We'll take this on board and we'll look at it, and definitely we'll be able to do something about it.
Okay. John in Kumasi says, does education have real hand in digital system? That's formal education. And should I go to school to join the digital world?
I mean, I think, like we said, I think we've spoken about it. You need to have a basis. You need to have a basis because you're starting from somewhere and you're building on it. It's here, yes. But even to understand some of these things, you need to have a basic education. And so, yes, definitely continue with your education, but make sure that you use the digital revolution to make you more efficient in what it is that you are doing. That's what I'd say.
Okay, so Nana is right here with us, and Nana wants to ask Comfort that if your job came up as one of the declining ones as far as digitization is concerned, what would you personally do?
Right. So, because I realized that if I have to, let's take Springboard. Therefore, yes, we used to do 10 cities, and then we realized that because of digitization, it's possible to do even one city and have people contribute from all over the world. Therefore, we have decided to do 3 cities and work with the digitization. You realize that nobody is walking to a mic right now to ask a question. We are making use of digitization to get questions asked to us, and we respond on stage. We have the digitization possible so that when you go online to Google, to Facebook, to Instagram, Snapchat, we are not there yet because, yeah. But, we want you to interact with us so that you can still get the information available. And as time goes on, we would employ even more digital opportunities because we realize that it's possible to do what we are doing and expand. And always have the back of your mind that any technology that helps you expand your reach is good for you, and therefore you must incorporate it in what you are doing.
Great one. Apreku Kwame Oforin Kumasi says, math and science are being phased out in school, for instance. And he says, according to WASI examination, math and science keeps on reducing. What is your intake?
I think that we've made our stance clear. It's very important, and that is why we've gone around the country giving science sets out, because this is something that needs to be ingratiated in every aspect of our lives so that we can even build upon it in the digital revolution that we see today.
Okay.
And let me add that you don't necessarily have to do maths and science to be able to be part of the digital revolution. But the thing is, you need to at least understand how it works. So yes, if you have a good grasp of maths and science, fantastic. But don't count yourself out because you don't have any maths. Therefore, the space is not for you. There are other aspects. The thing is, explore. Explore what are the options. Explore what is available. Explore what will work for you. And work in that space. Okay?
All right. So we'll do the last one. Then we'll get to the data bank. Okay. All right. So this one from Eric Frimpong says, what will happen to people who can't or won't go digital? Who cannot or will not go digital? Definitely you'll be left out.
I mean, I think I said it in my presentation, that it's a tide, you have to jump in and swim, or you're going to sink. And so, look, this is the way the world is going, and unless you involve yourself in it, in no time you're going to be obsolete. And I think that we need to be aware of that and place ourselves at the forefront of what is happening. And like we said, information is available. You may not have all that you need, but once you keep going at it, keep researching, there are things that you're going to find out that will put you in the space that you need to be in. And so let's jump in and swim and not sink.
And we appreciate all the many questions that you have sent us on our colloquium session. Would like to say that because of time, we cannot address all your questions. And hopefully, I'm sure that when Albert comes on, he'll be touching on some of the questions that you have asked. Ladies and gentlemen, before I let go of Parla and Comfort, let's get to Mr. Kusi and tell us what's on the data bank stand for all of us. What's on the data bank stand for us?
For Data Bank, we are committed into helping Ghanaians achieve financial independence. And we've taken advantage of this digitization where we currently have the mobile app. So I will encourage participants here to download the mobile app so that they can be able to now top up and also make withdrawals and get access to their funds. That's very easy and very, very convenient. But I want to assure clients that we have gone to the level whereby getting access to your money is very easy with Data Bank. We have independent board of directors. These are people who have independent minded. They are not founders of the company. Therefore, they help to regulate and to ensure we protect clients' funds.
And let me ask that with the investment policies, are the new ones?
The current new ones that we have, our 5 mutual funds that we run. Aside the 5 mutual funds, we have the Eddie Fund and also the investment account for students. So therefore, we'll encourage students who are here to sign up for the Data Bank Student Investment Account.
Awesome. So I believe that there are lots of students right here. It's just about time for you to sign up to the Data Bank Edu Fund. Thank you so much, Mr. Kusi. Thank you so much, Auntie Paula. Thank you, Comfort as well. Please let's give them a big round of applause. Awesome one.
Thank you.
Very refreshing. Okay, so who is ready? How many of you are on MTN? If you're on MTN, give me a wave. Oh, give me a wave. The rest of you who don't have your hands up, where are you? Where are you? Then it's time to switch right now. Let's all switch right now. Are you ready to switch if you are not on MTN? Definitely you are. Okay. So I can confidently say that in this auditorium, the network is so powerful. I am on 4G, and it's just a click of a button. I am on. Can you also attest to that if you're on MTN? 4G, MTN 4G for no. Let me see your hands up. Hey, some of you are still on 3G. And they're more migrating. Okay, so let's do this one. Let me see how fast you can be. Quick, quick, quick. Fast fingers. Are you ready? Fastest fingers. Are you ready? Okay, let me tease you a little bit. Let me ask you if you know the simple code. So UMB there, he will know. So I won't ask UMB. If I'm to give you credits right now, which one will be the simplest form to queue in?
This song.
On MTN. Or you're not on MTN. Hey! Sisi ano about *134. Hey, bro, it's on out. We are open. We are waiting. Hey, all of you on the road, you have *134. All right, let me go my way. Okay, let's do it together. 951. Let's see if it will come from here. I have one more wild palm or *134. 951. I'm starting from the back. 64. Did I confuse you? I know, right? Okay, let me be fair. 951, 660 152. So start from the back again. 64982. Let's see who gets it. Who has it in the auditorium? Who got it? It's a mobile star 134 in Amwenya. Oh, who has a credit? Who has it? Shall I go over again? Okay. 951 660 152 892 46. Who has it? Who got it? Yay! Awesome! I want home. The boss star 134 in the Yeah, let's give it up for him. Let's give it up for him. I am told that the best way to get credit is to use the YAM phone. Is that true? And he actually got it with his YAM. Wow, that's really smart. Let's give it up for him. Let's give it up for him. So how much credit did you get?
It is
10 Ghana. What are you going to use it for?
data bundle and then calls.
Data bundle and calls. Hey, we have talked about digitization. Use some to learn as well. It will help. All right, so we'll get on the last one. We have more to go. 143 609 2174 7468. Blue phone no more nabiana. And I'm with the most common use phone. All right, so who got it? Fastest finger, who got it? Who has the, who got the credit? Who has the credit? Yay, we have a winner here. Let's give it up for him. Or is it she? How can the technical people be winning credits? How is that possible? Sweetheart, so you get 10 Ghana cedis worth of credit. Give it up for MTN. Kind KT, MTN, we're doing the fastest fingers. Okay, so I have a lot more to give, but I'm going to hold on small. Yes, I'm going to hold on small. Some of you are here to get all our credits. Yes. So get on Springboard Roadshow on Facebook and share or like the page and tell others to also join us. We are live from the CCC Auditorium, Kind KT, all of our proud sponsors. MTN, we day for you. And we have support coming from UMB, Enterprise Life, Data Bank, PESO, with media support coming from Multimedia Group, Joy FM, Graphic Business, Dream Oral, Yep Cleaning Services, and York's Rent a Car. How many of us are ready to see the talent that we have in this auditorium? How many of us are ready? Okay, let me ask this beautiful lady, what talent do you want to see?
I want to see the ladies challenging the guys, and then they'll be cracking and
Yeah, got you all. And they'll be doing what?
and then I would want to see them doing something very educational, something very inspiring.
So she wants to see the ladies challenging the gentlemen. Most importantly, she wants to see you do something which is much more educative and informative. And you want to see the ladies win as well, right? Do we have a gentleman who has a different opinion? Let me talk to the gentleman here. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, speak up louder.
Hi.
This place, everybody is confident too. Let me see your confidence level up. Hello.
Hi.
My name is Now. What's your name?
My name is Clement.
Okay, so what talent do you want to see?
Actually, I don't know, so I'm yet to see. I don't see.
You don't know what you are here to see, but you want to see. Okay. All right. Okay. So I won't take much of your time. There's so much talent that we all have to see. Kind KT Springboard Roadshow 20. Okay, so it's going to be a tight competition.
And even outside Kumasi, people who wanted to travel all this will announce to you shortly. I will put together a team of creative people who I would walk to and then ask them to just share a word with us. They will first introduce themselves to us, and then they will be our judges. For fairness sake, we have an odd number, so 3 judges with a moderator. So let me just walk to them. They would introduce themselves. Could you please do us the favor of standing up so that we could see you, and then tell us how you're going to judge our 6 contestants?
All right, good afternoon. My name is Mensa Junior. I'm the drive time host on Y102.5 FM Kumasi. And we're here to look out for, originality, something authentic, and then creativity, and something that has some level of education. So basically, that's just about it. And I'm happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Hello. My name is... Thank you. My name is Luis Lamid. I'm the founder of Laser Legacy Productions, the makers of KGT vs. Makola. We are into content creation for media houses. All I'm looking out for is how commercially viable the ideas we put on stage will be. That is what I will mainly be looking out for. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Niai. I work with UMB, and I'm in the marketing department.
Could you please help us with the microphone? It appears the volume is quite low. If you can get a new microphone so that... Please pardon us. Just give us 1 minute. Right, we have a new microphone. Thank you very much.
My name is Kelvin Niai. I work with UMB, the marketing officer. And essentially, I'll be looking out for creativity and then anything authentic. Thank you.
Okay, so we've heard from our judges and what they'll be looking out for. Like they indicated earlier, we have 6 finalists or semi-finalists, and 3 will be going into the finals. So, okay, Matthew, you have something to share again?
Well, I wanted to hide something from you, but I've been ordered to mention that 3 things we want to achieve by giving out to what? Not in any particular order. We want to expose your talent. So all the people who would come here, 6 different groups, we just want to use our platform, the Springboard platform, with people watching from all over the world to expose those talents so that someone is out there is looking for that particular talent and he can spot you, you can go worldwide and go global with your talent. That's the first thing. The second good thing is that we have a wide array of people who have passed through Springboard, many of whom are in these industries. We have different talents, we have people in management position, both in corporate and in the creative industry. And we are liaising with them such that the top 3 finalists who would be selected today will link them up with these people for mentorship for a year. So for the whole year, they'll be liaising up with them so that they'll give them training in those particular areas so that they can also improve upon their skills. That's the second thing we're doing. The third thing, which I think most of them will find very profitable now, is that will be cash prizes. So, by the kind courtesy of UMB, and Nick, could you please join me here? We'll be giving out cash prizes today, and we have a check from UMB that will give it out right now. The third place winner, who will be the second runner-up, will receive 500 Ghana cedis. I thought you'd be happy about that. The first runner-up, who will be the one who wins second, as we will call it, will get 1,000 Ghana cedis. The money will be presented here right now as we finish up with it. And the most exciting, which will be the most competitive thing that people will be looking out for, will be the first winner, and that person will go home with 2,500 Ghana cedis. So if you're excited, as I am, and let's join our judges, could you kindly let's hand over to our moderator now, and let's see the talents that we have. We'll do a first act, we'll go for break, and then when we come back, we'll get the best 3 to compete for the ultimate prize. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Matthew. This is very juicy. 2,500 Ghana cedis for showing or showcasing your talents. This you won't get it from anywhere than Springboard Roadshow 2019. So if you're ready, let's see the talents from 1 to 6. Yes, we're going to see all of them right here. So ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, let's welcome the first group as they come.
Hey, Dennis, stop. I have good news for us. I met a friend of mine who has introduced me to a business, and he said we are going to earn a lot. What do you think about it?
What's the business about?
Well, he didn't tell me anything about the business, but let's try it out. Let's try it out. Dennis, listen to me.
I'm not interested. I'm sorry. Even the business don't know. You want me to follow you? Why? I'm serious. I'm busy. I don't want to risk my life. I beg you. I'm sorry. I'm busy. I'm on a project. Sorry. I would like to start small like this. I beg you. All that greatness is not good, my brother. I beg you.
What is bad in trying, Dennis? Let's try.
I would like to start small. Sorry. I'm on my project. Let me do my own thing.
You always want to start small. What have you made so far? What have you made so far? You never want to heed to advice. What have you done so far?
I still want to start small. Sorry.
No, I don't care about you.
I don't want to risk my life. I have a project I'm working on, and I know one day it will send me far. It will send me very, very far. I beg you.
Project.
Yes, a project.
Show me. Show me the project.
Why are you doubting me that I don't have a project?
Are you joking? Show me the project. Show me.
You're doubting me.
Show me the project.
Okay, have a look. Have a look at my project.
Sure.
Fly, fly, little butterfly. Fly, fly, fly. Start small, grow up big and tall. Fly, fly, fly. Tucked up tight in the trees, safe and warm in the breeze. Fly, fly, little butterfly. Fly, fly, fly. Start small, grow up big and tall. Fly, fly, fly. Little butterfly, little butterfly.
Wow. Dennis, you did this.
I think they should get some sense into you for you to start small.
Hey, Charlie, you force.
You should get some senses into it now. You should start small. You should start small. And grow
I now
big.
understand why you said you should start small and grow big. Charlie, thank you.
You should be thanking yourself.
Hey, boy, Dennis.
Thank you. My name is Dennis Hado, and I'm the animator who animated this film. I was inspired by the music at the background that you should start small and grow up big and tall. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. I love this. In actual fact, I can't forget the song. Start, da 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 da. Yeah, I remember. I all remember the song. Start small, don't rush through life. Start small, and eventually you will win big. Were you inspired by that? I'm inspired too. All right, we're ready to see the next group. See what they have for us. Let's give them a hand as well as we welcome them.
Temina Mediba shop on some name missing to me. The Cordana Masofia, one a coming Cobusano. We cry Sanctuary Casemamio. Home I made it, ya come de punch me. Timothy Soria, make a Santa Miamido. Empire me say, tell me them we made it by shop on some name is so to me. Cordana Masofia, one a coming Cobusano. We cry Sanctuary can say money maha. Oh, my midi ya come de punch me. Timothy Soria, make a Santa Miamido. Empowering me say, tell me that me the best I want some peace to me. The corner na masopia, wanna come go busano. We cry sanctuary, oh my midi jako ma de panchi. Timothy Soria, make a Santa Miamido. Eti vampire kawasem chiwe hokesema vampire kwenye toye iwama asaferati ojewo eti vampire kawasem chiwe okay, say I want when you tell you want my as a ferrati, enti fababo kawasem chiwe okay, say I want when you tell you want my Asaferati, Ojewo, Asaferati, Ojewo, Asaferati, Ojewo, Asaferati, Asaferati, Ojewo, Thank you. I'm Nantechi Benjamin. And this tribulation that we live in, it will make you like to give up and start blaming God. But we have a God that we serve, who have never forsaken us. So it doesn't matter whatever you are going through, the Lord is always on our side. Thank you.
So give it up one more time for Nantechi Benjamin. And Junior has a question for him.
I understand the chorus is a popular chorus from OJ, if I'm right. But then I would want to understand if the first verse was written by you.
It's written by OY Junior.
Okay, all right, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have seen Nyantechi, we have seen Dennis so far. 2 arts, 4 more to go. Who do you think will win this one? Nyantechi or Dennis? Not yet. I like that. So we'd like to see more. Okay, with a big round of applause, let's welcome the next art as they show us what they've got.
I am that lion that lightens the forest with my roar. I am that hunter that hangs with my heart at the center of my arrow. I am that poet whose mind sees beyond time and space. I eavesdrop at the doors of longing generations. I see into the unseen realities of life. I refuse to accept the idea that man is just a mere flat sum and just sum in the river of life, unable to influence the unfolding events which surround him, unable to live without money and failing to go beyond the status quo. See, poverty is not the lack of money, it's the absence of vision, failing to dream, and lack of mental maintenance. How come that sometimes a person has all the money and possession he needs, yet remains depressed? How come that men with great wealth still envy those with relatively little? How come that men expend their health to gain wealth only to start spending their hard-earned money just to survive? It's all about the mental perception, what the mind interprets to be emotional fulfillment. Poverty is the want of ideas to create a sustainable income. It is not simply the lack of education, it is the lack of education coupled with faith. Poverty is the absence of a workable plan, the lack of dream capable of arousing other men's souls and stirring their passion. It's the death of mountain, moving faith in God and in men. You know, poverty is believing you can't. Don't get me wrong. I have seen grinding, head-rending poverty. I have seen men compelled into humiliating tax and women forced to sell their bodies just to survive. I have seen how real poverty can prematurely age people. I have seen people starve, their teeth yellowed, their bodies haggard, clothing threadbare, striving valiantly but vainly, seeking solace from anywhere, anything, hard liquor, sex, fantasy, anything. So I know poverty is not a trifling experience. But let it be heard that the tragedy is not in the suffering per se, but a lack of vision to make things better. If the poor have a firm conviction that within a year or two their circumstances will be transformed, they will bear the humiliation bravely. They will smile and talk and act strongly. But the lack of hope has made cowards of men and harlots of women. Ignorance conspires with despair to make the destitute bow their heads in resignation. It magnifies the feelings of helplessness and reinforces doubt. Soon people come to think and believe that there is no way. But let it be written in golden letters that the poorest person on earth is not the one without money, but the one without dream. The power to dream big is the trigger that can unleash our God-given potentials. It is time to infuse the people with the message of hope and the message of self-actualization. It is time to let them know that success is not elusive and it is not restricted to just a select few. It is time to let them know that success doesn't happen by chance. Like any other things, success can be accessed through the process of laziness. It requires the fall and rise, the fire and the desire, and in all, the unflinching power to work hard and never to give in the events of challenges. Poverty is a choice. Prosperity is an alternative. Do not choose a life of poverty. Choose to dream big and infuse yourself with hope. R-I-D-W-A-N. Ridwan is my name. So anytime you feel like giving up, keep it in mind. Not all closed doors are locked. Keep pushing. Thank you.
Whoa, that's a powerful one right there. Come, tell us your name.
My name is Imoro Ridwan.
From which school?
KNUST.
Okay, so Imoro, thank you. Thank you. Can I have your seat? Imoro, have your seat now. Hey, this cheers and noise there, it means something or it doesn't mean anything? It means something, right? Okay. It's a Springboard UMB talent expose. So we have seen 3 acts already. Dennis doing the spoken word with much emphasis on the animation that he created and then the lesson that came with that art. And Benjamin Nyantechi also came in with the song. saying no condition certainly is permanent. And then we saw Moro on that one. Have you been wowed already? Or you want to see more? Okay, let's get to the next one. As our judges take notes of what's happening. Hey, Judge Lamy. Yeah, we went to judge some program here. This man, on fan numbers and chess or figures there. Judge Lamy, are we on course?
Yes, we are.
We are on course. All right. Next artist ready? Let's enjoy it.
Your love has taken over me. Yes, I've learned to depend on you. I've got confidence in you, oh Lord. I put my trust. Your love has taken over me. 'Cause I've learned to depend on you. I have confidence in you, oh Lord. I put my trust.
Wow. Two flexible gentlemen. One very flexible. And that thing that you did there, how long have you been raising for that? Can you do that again? Right now. Okay, go down. Let's see it again. Now why you use your leg? Hey, sir. Hey, I beg you, don't kill yourself here. I beg. Don't kill yourself. Because of 2,500, I beg. With the It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. So how long have you been doing this? How long have you been rehearsing for this?
About 2 months.
2 months. Wow. So what's the name of the group?
Click Dancers.
Click Dancers from
Kumasi, Kenyasi.
Kumasi, Kenyasi.
Which school?
Garden City University College.
Garden City University College. Okay, let's give it up for Click Dancers. Kenyasi, Garden City University College. Right there. Don't forget that there's 2,500 Ghana cedis out for grabs for the ultimate winner. And of course, for the second and third spot as well, there's some cash for you. But if I were you, I'll be aiming for the 2,500 Ghana cedis. Let's see our next act, which will be our fifth act. Don't forget the judges are also taking notes of all that you do.
Hello. I believe that God has given each one of us here a talent. It's good to go through the formal education, get a white-collar job. But I believe that when you get your white-collar job, never forget of the talent God has given to you. Make sure you identify it and use it to the glory of God. I'm Matilda. Thank you.
So you see, the white collar job is not enough. Oh, it is not enough at all. God has given each one of us a talent. Use that talent. And she's going to tell us her name. This one, I'm tempted to ask her, are you a seamstress or a fashion designer?
Both.
Both?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, so let's give it up for the name.
Matilda Yelitke.
And what's the name of your fashion line or your clothing line? You haven't thought about one?
I've thought about it, and then I've started posting the things that I always do,
okay,
which is anointed hands
fashion. Anointed hands fashion. Are you a student as well?
Yes, in KUST, MPhil Development Studies.
See the KNUST people, they're giving you fast. So that's right. That's right. I have been waiting for this moment. I bet this dance is synonymous to KNUST. Matilda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You see the chairs, it tells you that everyone enjoyed what you did. Creativity at its best. Thank you once again. And big ups going out to all the KNUST guys. Oh, give it up for her. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Okay. So now that we have wowed you a little bit, I think it's just right to ask you, is it Matilda winning or is Dennis? Okay, let me start from this session before we see the final act. Is it Matilda, Anointed Hands, Dennis, Moro, or Click Dancers? Who is winning? See, all of you here, you are confused. Okay, they say Matilda. That's Moro and Matilda. Is that it? All right. All right, those here, Matilda, Dennis, Moro, or Click Dancers. Yeah, waiting for the next one. Ah, you people cry. What is that? You're always waiting for the next one. Are we going for Matilda, Dennis, Moro, or Click Dancers? Okay, let's see the last one then. If the last act is ready, let's give it up for them.
It should be off.
All right, so that's our last act, our final act. Tell us your name, what school you're from. Use your mic, please.
Yeah, my name is Alace from University of Education, Winneba. And do you know one thing? I'm an accounting student.
You're an accounting student?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is other thing that I thought I also have that need to be developed.
Okay.
Good.
Which is your dancing skill or your singing? Which is singing or dancing?
Yeah, the singing and singing goes with dancing. So we also get another guys in our campus who are dancers.
Okay.
So we join together to have this piece.
That's Alex, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so let's give it up for Alex.
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 One question,
Please.
Alex.
Junior has a
Did
word.
you can stand there.
Come here.
Did you compose the song?
Yes, I have to, or my group, we have to spend almost 18 hours.
No. That's not a question I asked you. I asked you if the song is your own creativity.
Yes.
That's all I want to know.
Thank you.
All right. So you sang the song.
Yes.
Did you record a song? Did you sing the song?
Yeah, I recorded.
What does it talk about?
It's talking about money. That money is something that everybody wants. And no matter your dream, you need money to push it. You need money to push it. So it is necessary to also plan yourself, to design yourself in such a way that you will also learn how to get money to defend your dream. So that's the concept that we want to.
All right. Thank you very much, Alex.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alex. Kindly take your seat. I'm not surprising. He's an accounting student, so he's talking about money. That's all right. That's in order. But we have seen all 6 acts. As we're waiting for the judges to give us their general comments first, and then we'll cut down to 3, I want to quickly say that if you have your wow moments coupon, please give it to the ushers. The ushers are coming round for our wow moments coupons. When you came in, you were given a wow moments coupon. Please give it out. Give it to the ushers so we don't leave you out in our next session. Give it to our ushers. And the second thing, please, we gave you a Springboard networking card to fill as well. It's a yellow card. I presume every one of us have one. Please submit it as well because you will need it. We will all need it for our networking. So please, don't just, I've seen some of you folding it anyhow. Don't do that. You would need it for your networking. Okay, so we've seen all 6 acts. Now let me ask you, how many of you are going for Dennis, our first act? Dennis, if you think Dennis should win, let me see you make some noise in the house. Oh, this noise is not loud enough. Oh. Dennis winning, make some noise in the house. Okay, if you think Moro deserves to win, let me hear you make some noise. Okay, anointed hands. Matilda. How about Alex, our final act from the University of Education, Winneba? And the very last one, Benjamin Nyanteshi also came through. If you think Benjamin deserves to win, let me hear you make some noise. Hey, you people, you are biased there. Okay, so we'll get into our next session. We are live on Facebook, Springboard Roadshow, live on Facebook. So like us, share as well, and then tell friends to get in. Don't forget that this program is brought to you by MTN, We Day For You, with support coming from all our other proud sponsors. Okay, so judges, are we set? General comments, I see you. Hey, everyone's calculator is busy. Okay, then Albert, take us through the home.
Don't go in now. All right, how are we doing so far? Are we good? Are you having fun? All right, let's give away some prizes. Matthew, let's do this. All right, so I have a brand new 4G mobile phone from MTN. Who needs a brand new phone? The decibels can reach Kejetia, and the decibels can reach Nkoko. The decibels must go all the way to MTN house in Accra. Who needs a brand new 4G phone? All right, so let me give 2 consolation prizes and I give out a brand new phone from MTN. Salome, please come help me. Let's brighten somebody's day. It's going to be beautiful. Right. So let me give out 1 consolation. All right, Eric, come up. Salo, will it be won by a male or female? You don't know. All right. Last one. All right. So this one, Matthew, this one is for, we'll pause until the next one. This is the final one for down. All right, thank you. All right, so this one is notebook, face towel from Databank just to warm up, and a mug from Databank and a gift bag. So this one is going to the very first selection. Just to warm up, come on. All right. No, hold on to that. Hold on, don't go away. So the notebook and the mug goes to Eric Ifa. Where is Eric? Albert Kusi can present it. Where is Eric Ifa? Eric, are you also from KNUST? All right. Just mention the last 2 digits of your mobile phone number, and this is yours.
18.
It is 18, and that's yours from Databank. Let's put hands together for him. All right. Let's give out 1 more, and then we'll give out the 4G phone. Eric, congratulations. The second gift goes to Frederick Nate. Another parcel from Databank. Albert, don't go away. Where is Frederick Nate? If you're outside the hall, it goes to someone else. Where is Frederick? Going. Frederick Nate, gone. If he comes during the break, it's too late. All right. Pardon? All right. The next winner for the package is Clement. Abaya Konyopo. Hey, it's a very complex name. All right, Clement, come up. Pronounce the surname for me, Clement.
Abaya
Konopo. Are you Frederick Nati? You are Clement's friend. No, this is Clement.
Abaya Konopo.
It's him. Nice to meet you. All right, Clement. So give me the last 2 digits of your first phone number, and it's yours. Give me the last 2 digits of your phone number, and it's yours. It is 24, correct. Thank you very much. Give him the package. All right, now is the 10 for the 4G phone from MTN. We're there for you. All right, Salome, please do me the honors. Stare it. Is somebody praying? Matthew, please bring the red phone closer. Red phone. All right. And the winner is 81 is the last 2 digits of your phone number. 81. Who won it? Nobody. Only one person. Come for the phone. If your last 2 digits are 81, come for the phone. Come boldly, confidently, happily, excitedly, inspiringly. Don't you believe? Who needs a phone? All right, I have 4 winners. Should I divide the phone into 4 or I should give it to one of you? First name.
Darunarius.
First name.
Asumani.
First name.
Seth.
First name.
Benjamin.
All right. Benjamin, Seth, Atmeni, and Daiu. All right. Anybody else with a phone number ending 81? Going. The winner. So your phone number is 81. Why didn't you come? Please stand here. First name. Collins. First name.
Amma.
Stand here. First name.
Wendy.
Stand here. Last one. Is it finished? All right. The winner is either from my left or from my right or from the crowd. Is it left, right, or crowd? Is it left? All right. Left or crowd? All right. The winner is from the crowd. It's none of them. Thank you. Since the person is not here, we will take another winner. No. We will take another winner. When you hear your number and it's you, please come. Are you listening? Are you ready? Ready? All right. The winner of the 4G phone from MTN we did for you is 82. The last one was 81. If you are 83, please stand by. MTN phone with a number ending 82. Going. 83, please stand by. Going, gone. First name, Paul, Apostle Paul. First name, God's able. Is it Apostle Paul or God's able? Is it Apostle Paul or God's able? What's your name? No, please go back. It's either Apostle Paul or God's able. You are Angel Gabriel. It's either Apostle Paul or God's able. Who is it? Is it Apostle Paul or God's able? How many think it's Paul? How many think it's God's able? All right. The winner of the phone. First 3 numbers. First three numbers. The winner of the phone from MTN is Paul Opong. Paul, go over to Salome Bruku. Salome, do us the honors. Brand new phone from MTN. And that's Paul's prize for being a Springboard. Wow. Put your hands together for Paul Opong. When I come back from the break, we will announce the winners for the talent show, and then we will give out this tablet to somebody who needs a Galaxy Tab. All right, when we come back from the break, this will go to somebody. But before that, we have the winners for the talent show. Don't we? When we come back from the break, we will announce the winners for the talent show and present the cash here and now. Are you ready? All right, just one quick announcement before we go on the break.
Right. Before we go for the break, 2 quick announcements. If you have your networking card, your yellow card with you, kindly keep it with you this card, if you have it, kindly keep it. What you do is that, please just give me 1 minute. What you do is that when you go for break, have a friend and exchange cards so you can go home with at least one friend. If you don't have a card yet, when you are going out, pick one from the entrance and they'll give it to you. Unfortunately, some of your cards have been taken from you. So when you are going out, just get a replacement card for that. Are we okay? So find a friend and then network, exchange contacts, and let's keep the Springboard network growing. Right. Thank you very much. Number 2, kindly let me have your attention for this. The following people emerged the top 9 from the Data Bank App Challenge. 10 actually. The 8th person, we didn't get a name from that. So I'm just going to mention the names very fast. If you hear a name, kindly go to Data Bank stand for your gift pack after. Frances Farmer, Stephen Sarkodie, Emmanuel Dadzi, Lee Grace Money, Kwesi Abaka, Eddie Smith, Ajwa, your phone number ends with 735, and then Patrick, your phone number ends with 7970. I mentioned the names again. Frances, your phone number ends with 975. Stephen, your phone number ends with 283. Emmanuel, 354. Number 4, we don't have a name for that. 734. Lee, 346. Kwesi, 634. Eddie, 830. Number 8, there's no name. 382. 735 for Ajwa, and 970. So if you entered into the data bank competition, download the app and then send your entry and you heard your name or your last 3 digits or both. Kindly make your way to data bank stand and redeem your prize. Thank you very much. We'll be back in the next 30 minutes when we come back. But before then, kindly hold on for Reverend Okran for one quick announcement before we go for the break.
All right, thank you very much. So when we come back from the break, we will announce the winners for the big talent show. If you have loved ones who are in Accra, we'll be closing the entries on Monday for the Accra event. So please, the winner for the Accra Global Convocation will get 1 million viewers on Facebook. 1 million viewers at that event on Facebook will see your talent. Additionally, the big winner, the grand prize winner, will win 5,000 Ghana cedis. So if you know somebody who is planning to come to the Accra event, that one is keenly competitive. So please, the entries are closing on Monday. First prize, 5,000 cedis. Second prize, 3,000 cedis. Third prize, 1,000 cedis. So that's Accra. Make sure you are there. Or you are following us live on Facebook. This Saturday, the 16th of March. When we get out on the break, there are 3 books I would like you to look out for. And just because I enjoy the talent show, we have reduced them further. It was originally 40 Ghana cedis, but just because of how wonderful the talent show was, you get one for 20 Ghana cedis. This book is 1001 Tips for an Outstanding Life. This one is Speak Like a Pro. It's on public speaking. And the third one is on 101 Keys to Achievement and Fulfillment. And here's the good news. Apart from giving you a 50% discount, if you buy any 2 of the books, you get 1 small book free in addition. And then if you buy all 3 books, you get 2 small books for free. Wow. I'll be at the stand to autograph them during the break. Right. So let's go for a half-hour break. At exactly 3:30, let's come back and let's bring this to a big climax. Thank you for coming. See you at 3:30.
Snack is served outside, so kindly make your way over there.
When you've worked hard for your money, you want to make sure you're investing it with the right
so kindly make your way out there for snack.
And when you need your money,
come back here
it
shortly.
will be there for you. As Ghana's leading investment bank, Data Bank has been helping Ghanaians achieve financial independence since 1990. At Data Bank, you can purchase mutual funds, treasury bills, or shares. We're one of Ghana's leading pension and provident fund managers.
Backed by our world-class research team, DataBank has a proven track record of strong performance and good corporate governance. Knowing where to invest is key. Invest wisely, invest with DataBank.
Abrabo, you were late yesterday, and today too you are late. What is wrong with you?
Kat, my wife is standing outside there. She needs money.
Everybody does so titimremu. Until when you're that Jenny with you, some adoption me pussy and for yes, Kaya Bibia. Me UMB speed up, Medibuamino. You may be able to say contact singles. It is our UMB account. Now when we contact Sodia, meet me Manu Sika or baby Bia, Mimra cry. No, I'm with your boss or not. Now, me dear Mia. Sesiadie, min chinchin some ye be mo. Me to me be salon, minyansi who me UMB mobile savings wallet so. Me to me to insurance, talk credit ego me phone so. Me saso di tia me bills bia. Me to me iska wo UMB ATM bia so amin crack card bia. Ube to me ashe wo mre enu kita wodie. E wo UMB speed up kwan pana so. UMB speed up. DigiBank. Let's go.
When you are given an opportunity to live, you make the most of it. Success may not come instantly, but joy will never be out of your reach. And out of that one opportunity will come even greater things. So no matter what direction the wind blows, embrace it with a prepared mind. Because one day, when you sit back and look at it all, the journey will be a memory you will never forget. And Enterprise would have been there through it all. It's what we've been doing for 90 good years. Enterprise, your advantage.
We all wish to have the perfect balance between work and the people that matter most to us. So, we are always on the quest to find ways to make this possible. With the many innovative and dynamic features that the UMB mobile banking app, UMB Speed Up, offers, you get the time-saving convenience to help create this balance. You can transfer money, pay bills, apply for a loan, invest money, and do so much more right on your phone with the UMB mobile banking app. So, you can spend more time with those that matter most to you. The UMB mobile banking app, UMB Speed Up, lets you bank conveniently anywhere and everywhere so that you can enjoy more time with those that you love and doing what you love most. We're good to go. UMB Speed Up, Digibank, let's go!